Thomasはキャプテンオリマー。ウィンドウィンド、ゲロ、ヌル、ペドルピン。レベリー、リマラスト、ドルマストソン、ロース、デリー。Buenas, maquer. Spariposur, la pa. Tugnur para, dimara mor. Brukben, bueno. Pugna, du Pikmin. Ni lama du Pikmin, så luolinima. Topor, lavarastaro, du pa. Weba, pelava, pugna du. Nokuru, nurundo. Lava, pepkunta. Ma tarast vem. Tibugam, lavarastarmane, du pa. Windows para, rivari kefna.
This is Yohhamgambal, and it has been a while since I've said that. I have returned with the milk and cigarettes I said I went out for those years ago. Yes, so we are here playing Pikmin 4. So let us pick up where we left off and just go ahead and start exploring this new fantastical world. Anyways, though, once again, we are playing Pikmin 4. We are back on the planet Peanut 404. Interesting enough, though, there are some things that are quite different than the original venture. So, the first thing that's different is, well, we have this giant dog-like creature that has a Pikmin Pikmin leaf on his tail, which is very interesting. But yeah, though, so we have this giant dog-like creature who can smash through these pots, very useful. But of course, we have our trusty little Pikmin, as usual. Always adorable and always cute. And the game plays very, the controls are pretty much the same. B for whistle. There's a couple of differences, though. The dog makes a big difference. I'm not going to go too much into detail about the dog right now. Just because it doesn't matter for right now. I don't need to look at those. Yeah, I'll say future Olimar to trouble. Yep. That's fine. I don't need to look at that stuff. Olimar. Yep, strange Pikmin behavior. anyways, though, what's interesting, though, is this is obviously a retelling of the first game, and you know that mainly, well, because, well, Olimar's talking about how he crash landed here on the Dolphin, which he did crash land in the third game as well, but he wasn't in the Dolphin, he was in the Hocotate ship, because the Dolphin got repoed from the Dolphin got repoed from the second game because the president's company was in debt because a certain Lewis ate a certain golden pick carrot. Anyways, though, we're just gonna go ahead and do some exploring. There's not a ton we can do here. We can really just grab the Pikmin and go forth. Yeah, we can do a little exploring just for fun. We will be back here eventually. But, yeah, I mean, you don't even actually have to grab all the Pikmin. You can just leave without them. It's fine. But we're going to grab these little buggers. But, yeah, though, the dog is really... The dog does add a lot of new mechanics to the game, but we'll go over those as we come across. I mean, the first one, obviously, is that you got this charge. Super useful. Breaks certain objects and is extremely useful for battle. And then the other thing is that we actually have the ability to jump. That's completely new. Olimar never had that ability before. So that does open up quite a few possibilities into the game, being able to actually get a little verticality. But we should almost have all the Pikmin, because there should just be 50, I think. Let's see, we got 41 right here. Crush this pot. Grab these blues. Oh, there's some reds and some yellows. Grab these little cuties, come here. Alright, and then we can... Well, I was about to. Oh, yeah, so... Another thing we can do is we can actually sniff out certain objects. So, we can sniff out treasure, which is pretty useful. Oh, there's some Pikmin over there, but first we're gonna go ahead and see what's behind this little thing. Hello. Come here, guys. And then I saw some Pikmin over here. They're just hiding underneath this pillow. These little guys are so adventurous. They just go everywhere, don't they? I love these little guys. They're so cute. Maybe there's 100 here. I don't really recall how many there are. Probably 100, since I have almost 70. So let's go ahead. It's kind of interesting, though. I think this is probably the most populated area we've been in a Pikmin game. Like, obviously, we've been to places that had humans, or at least some sort of intelligent life forms there before. But this is the most, like, up-to-date, clean, if you know what I mean. Like, obviously, people, you know, they're probably just on vacation right now, or they're at the grocery store. Alright, let's see. Let's grab these. We're almost done with this area. Again, this area is really quick. It's just to kind of give you a feel for the controls, not much more. But here we have an enemy. I have no idea what the hell that thing is. Oh, Olimar, you're always getting your ships eaten. Yeah, so, but anyways, though, about the story, though, it's kind of interesting because this is a retelling of the first game, I'm quite sure. I'm sure they told you exactly, but I don't recall. But it's definitely not the second game, because, again, we have the Dolphin, which is not something which is something Olimar lost in the second game. So there's no Hocotate ship. And, yeah, anyways, though, if you charge into enemies, it just throws all the Pikmin on them. Very useful ability. And look at that. Interstellar radio. Yeah, because like I said, he was stranded in the first game. He only had 30 days left of oxygen. So, not super sure how this all fits, because in the third game, he did get stranded again, because the Plasma Wraith captured him. And then the first, yeah, I don't know. It's something like that or other.
Ibarastar. Webra. Na beep don los. Sol. Tapapato. Ronoma. Tontoro. The beep. Not the OQ. Dosto. Mamapotten. Dube. Weba. Kamman dispara. Bibonoslon. Kaparastjun. Dor. Los. Bimo. No furu no se. Weba. Leva. Du papchilu. Dolon. Nubu. No. Mas pera bar.
Now, what's interesting about that, though, is... Well, there's a couple things interesting. One, those are some weird eyes. So, the thing that's really interesting is the fact that Olimar said that it took him 30 days. It took him a month before he actually got anything back with the, when he sent out his messaging, right? But that's like, well, if you remember, in the first game, you only had... Oh, I like those eyes. You only had, a month of oxygen before Olimar would die. And of course, if you remember, the way Olimar died was he ran out of oxygen, and then the Pikmin... I like those. The Pikmin put put him into the onion, where he... I'm just looking at all these because I actually never really looked at all these before. Where the onion... Ooh, I like the toothpaste there. That feels like something. Yeah. Let's change his eyes. Where the onion spat out a black Olimar. Well, he wasn't black, but he had a black black sprout. So, and this is a month ago, and that's not even including traveling time for these guys to get the PNF 404, which makes you wonder. There's no way Olimar's alive. He's probably dead. Not to mention, again, we crash landed on this place too, which itself is like pretty interesting. So again, Olimar crash landed because he ran into a comet, which is supposedly, theory-wise, the Umibozo in disguise or something, because the second game, the Plasma Wraith is chasing him endlessly. No, the Water Wraith is chasing him, and then the Plasma Wraith in the third game. And then, of course, there is an enemy in the first game that is like the Plasma Wraith and the Water Wraith. It's like, it's that one guy who slams you into the ground and turns your Pikmin into leaves, and then that water thing, too. I know, I'm explaining it super well. You know what's crazy? This might be, well, besides the Hokatate ship, this might be like the only ship that's actually made it to this planet without crashing. Pretty impressive. Alright, time to baby walk over here. What's that? It's our own little Poochie. He's so cute. I mean, his eyes are a little bugged out for my taste, but still pretty cute nonetheless. It's kind of weird that they don't have a nose, though. But we got Ochi. Elite breeds. Nice, we rescued the pup. The first member rescued. Alright, we still got 6 more officers, though. And Olimar, of course. Alright, well, let's go. He's trying to tell me something. What is it, boy? What would you look at that? Found someone just taking a snooze in the sun. What a lazy young man. Anyways, we'll go ahead and we're gonna direct Ochi, because Ochi basically acts like a Pikmin, with a couple of differences, which we will explain when the time comes. But he can go ahead and pull these. Now, right now, he has the strength of 3 Pikmin. He is very useful. When they first showed Ochi in the Pikmin Direct stuff, I was a little worried because it's like I don't know. I was a little worried just because I felt like it would maybe make the game. I mean, Pikmin isn't particularly hard, let's be honest, but thankfully he doesn't make the game super easy. He's just a nice little addition, I think. Well, you got some daring green eyes, sir. Well, I happen to be a very charismatic guy. Animals happen to love me. Especially, in particular, if they're female chihuahuas. I don't know what it is, but those dogs love me. And you know what? I like them too. I think chihuahuas get a terrible rep. They're super cute, and yeah, they're a little finicky and a little jerkish, I guess, but I don't know. Every video I've seen a chihuahua be angry, it's like they're like getting poked. It's like, yeah, of course I'm going to be angry if you're poking me with a stick. I love them. Oh no, what happened? Day's sleeping out here. Well, thankfully the days only last like 12 minutes in this game. Alright, well, I guess we can try our best. You're gonna have to guide me, though, because my eyes are constantly closed, and I found you just by pure smell. I mean, it smells like you haven't taken a shower in days. And I like it. Oh, yes, we can review our missions. Or play Subway Surfers. Either or. Alright. Never really gonna use that, but thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and take Colin. I love the if you look, the way they walk is so funny. They walk like giant babies. Like, they have no balance. It's hilarious. Ooh, there's our ship. Depending on what color you choose for your suit, the ship will also change. So, yeah. I wanted to do orange, because I didn't do orange before. And same with Ochi's collar. Depending on what color you are, the color of the collar and your little laser light changes, too. Yes, there's a big hole over there. And I wish to go in it. But we got a hole right here, so I guess we'll do. So yeah, one thing I was super excited about is they actually bring the caves back from Pikmin 2. They operate pretty similar. There's just a couple of differences. Mainly the one with how in the original game, if you went into the caves, time would completely stop. But this time, time still continues on, but it's 1/16th the time. So it's, you know, obviously time. We're basically in the hyperbolic time chamber, but, you know, time is still passing, so you can't just do all of your days in there. Alright. Hopefully. Otherwise, we're stuck. Let's do it. I'm always ready to go spelunking. The deeper, darker the hole, the better. Oof. Damn, that's a hard landing, dude. The burrows of beginning. Thankfully, it's not the burrow of this is not the exit you want, and you are stuck here forever, prepare to starve to death. A mouthful, yes, but always a possibility. Alright, Ochi and Cullen. Mr. Colleen. Let's go. Oh, look at that over there. We got some Bulborb grubs. With their with their, death stares. Oh, it's the captain. Alright. I guess we'll save you. Anyways, Ochi can also fight enemies. Actually, Ochi's great for fighting enemies, especially enemies you don't want to send your Pikmin against. Because while he can take damage, he's not going to get eaten like Pikmin do. Because once a Pikmin's eaten, that's kind of a one-hit kill. But Ochi can be bitten, slashed, burned, electrocuted, drowned. Yeah, I mean, not that we're going to let that happen to our precious little pup, but it can happen. Well, you got way too much orange on you because your hair's blonde, your bandana's orange, and your nose is orange too. I don't think it's a good color scheme for you, Cap. I'm sorry. The 99th Gen Rescue. Well, I mean, a suspicious hole is always inviting. He's like, yeah, well, I was near the ship, but I wanted to explore. It's so funny, though, every time I see the name Shepard, I keep thinking of Mass Effect. And I always think of the meme where Shepard just goes, well, bang, okay? He really did have sex with absolutely everything in the galaxy, didn't he? I mean, you gotta hand it to him. Impressive. Rescue Journal. I'm not gonna open that, ever. Alright. Let's go ahead. Ochi, if you would be so kind. Good boy. Alright. Gonna head up here. Now, the only question is, how are we gonna get up? Pikmin 2, we had geysers that sent us up. A bit of a duvet situation, but I don't think there's any... Hopefully, this contraption will just blow us right up. No, I say touch it. If you don't know what it is and you've never seen it or experienced it, I say grab it with both hands and shake it vigorously until you find something out. It's the only real true way forward, in my opinion. Yes, we are calling. It's almost like it never happened. Trying to stay alive. And good for you. Looks like it's in pretty good condition, though, honestly. Almost looks like a giant claw, though. Like one of those grab machines. Yeah, those are indeed famous last words. You should say, I don't really know how you would say that without possibly inducing a flag. Just say, I'm going to ponder. Oh, Olimar, always leaving little notes for us. Always the helpful one. If he would stop getting freaking stuck on planets, though. I mean, seriously, it's just like twice now. Sparklium. I do love sparkly things. It's like I'm gonna be a magpie. Alright, nice. The SS Beagle is pretty cute, but it's no Hokotate ship part. I really miss that thing so much. We saw it in the third game, but it was broken and it didn't talk to us. It didn't make that fun little woo 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 and the quank 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 sound. Or when it got pimped out and turned gold. I really do miss it. I don't remember if you see it in this game. I feel like you do see it, but it's not like it talks to you if I remember. But our little beagle is pretty cute too. Alright, let's find the treasure. Well, there's some treasure. Yes, we can open up the map, which we will use a lot, actually. And look at that. The star is Sparklium. But we're going to leave that for now. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to go over here because there is something we can find. Well, look at that. I love that sound. The looks like treasure to me. I say we dig it up. Ochi, if you would be so kind. Yeah, so like I said, Ochi has the strength of 3 Pikmin. For now, he actually can get more. He's extremely useful for carrying huge objects, but you have to get him to that. He doesn't get that without a little work and effort. I don't know why, but that onion is actually really cute looking. It has like a little character. It almost feels like a kid, like a bouncy little kid. They just shot out a seed. Never mind, that's gross. I don't like that analogy anymore. You know, Olimar would actually be pretty famous, though, technically, huh? Since he found a whole new world and a whole new not just one species, but many new species on this planet, but particularly the Pikmin being species that are cooperative. Yeah, it makes me wish Pikmin are real, but I'm also kind of glad they're not, mainly because if they were real, they would be taken advantage of, and I would just die. I wish there was like a... I wish Pikmin were real, though, maybe in the sense of, like, they were fairies, and that only special people could see them, and I could be one of those special people. But then everyone would think I'm schizophrenic, and I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and get Ochi to start digging that up. And we're going to have our new red friend here. Grab this pellet posy, and make some babies. A mysterious life form indeed, but absolutely adorable. Alright. Grab more. I really like what they did with the... I don't remember if they did that in the third game, but I like how the pellet posies have like little dots and ridges on them. It's a really cool little, just a little look. Not that it really makes a big difference, but it's just a nice little cool look. Alright, we got 50 Sparklium. Nice. Alright, but we still need a lot more. Still need 250. Thankfully, one thing that's nice is whenever you send Ochi to go grab something, he will always, when he's done with whatever he's doing, he'll come back to you. Automatically, he'll find the closest route, and he'll just follow you back, unless you tell him not to. So Ochi's he's basically just a really smart Pikmin, and actually acts as a second captain, so you can take control of him and make him do things. Okay, we're gonna need these 2 Pikmin to grab this item over here. It is very sparkly. Alright, there we go. And then we'll grab the last of these little fellers. and then we're gonna... I think we're gonna... We should have enough to grab this. Anyways, we'll go ahead, get Ochi to knock this down. So that's one thing Ochi can do, is a lot of times, there'll be something just, you know, just hanging, and you can get him to knock it down. It's funny, though, I still have, like Pikmin 1, 2, and 3 in my mind, so I think when I see something that's high up, I just think, well, I should just get the yellows. And you could throw yellows up there. Not that we have access to yellows, but if you did, you could do that. But really, it's just easier to get Ochi to knock stuff down. Alright, and this is the last treasure over here. This beautiful Game Boy Advance SP Blue Edition. With Haunted Mario, with hyper-realistic blood. Huzzah, indeed. Copy that. But good effort. Well, shoot. Yes, they're very obedient, but more importantly, they're adorable, and I want to keep them safe, and I will never let any of them die, ever.
Hello?
There we go, a little bling makes the ship go zing. Nice, we got it. 300 sparklium. Kind of interesting, though. This is the first Pikmin game where we don't actually leave the planet during the nighttime. Because if you remember, when it's nighttime, it's way too dangerous, and all the creatures on the planet get extremely aggressive. But I guess the ship provides enough protection for us. Let's see, the Noble Bident, the Path Creator, and Stone of Advancement. I love when the game names the objects. No, naming the objects is more important than the back power-up, dude. Come on. Whoa, I'm sure we could find fruit on this planet and make some juice. Alright. Day 2. Yeah, it's just interesting because, again, we don't actually leave the planet during the nighttime. So this must be a very secluded, safe area. Yep, it's just us 4. Well, and the Pikmin, I guess, but...
No. Huh? Pass.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Gotta find that Olimar somewhere. Okay, but you know what though? We will go ahead and start searching for not only Olimar, but the rest of our crew in the next part. So this has been Yohhamgambal. Thanks for watching. See you next time as we continue to play Pikmin 4. Okay, bye then.